Hey everyone, I'm a Gaming Nerd here bringing my review of Naruto Chapter 609. Now, basically, this chapter, it was very action-packed. The ending was pretty cool, though. That last page, damn it. I really want to see what happens next. So this does raise up one question I have. Is Naruto going to end soon? Because this chapter... one of the sites where I read was called The End. End. And with the and when the Ten Tails was summoned, Obito said end of this world. And a while back, Madara said. Well, I mean not Madara. Basically, right before we went to the Obito flashback, it said like something about like I'm gonna go and read that part. I believe it was 601. And nope, it was chapter 600 that said it. When Mara joined the fight. And when Kishimoto, for some fucking reason, decided to skip the Kage fight. Yeah. Here's what it says. And Mara joins the fight. The story is heading towards its final climax. And where I read this chapter, which was Manga Panda, it was called The End. Like I'll confirm it right now. But I'll confirm it right now, show you guys. Yeah, this was Manga Panda where I read the chapter at. What does that... I am looking, you probably can't see well, but what does that say? It says in, but it's a little too blurry. But yeah. But anyways, on to the chapter summary. There wasn't a lot to talk about in my opinion. This was primarily an action-packed chapter. It has some great action, and really good strategy I've seen with the chapter. Basically, but also one thing I must point out. Guy looks fucked up. Kishimoto, if you're planning on killing off Guy Sensei soon, please let him use the 8 gates. We want to see it. He'll most likely, I believe he'll die if he does it, but that'll be one way to take a character down, unless the 8 gates is like some sort of fan-based neutral jutsu. But yeah, Guy Sensei. Well, Kishimoto, if you're gonna kill off Guy, make sure he uses the 8 gates. Alright, but the fight in itself, it was so far the fight has been pretty decent. Basically, what happens here is that the Kibi switches with Naruto, throws Kakashi at Obito. Obito absorbs Kakashi, and Naruto attacks the Kibi, but Obito uses that, I forget what its name, I forgot it was even had a name, basically where the attacks would go right, where something would go right for him. Ends up in that one dimension of his, and Kakashi just punches it in the balls, and then Obito's head appears, and Kakashi punches him too. That was the highlight of the chapter for me, not the ending, just that entire part. That was a pretty sweet moment. But yeah. And there was some trash talking, I forgot what they said. I'm gonna ask. In case you don't know my reviews, you do know I have the chapter up in case if I need to look up something on it. He basically says, "Stay in your trash bin, Kakashi." And and what did Naruto say? Kakashi Sensei is like me. But yeah, overall, and then the end of the chapter, basically the Ten Tails comes out. Finally, we see it. Finally, and basically the yeah, yeah, and Madara's like, oh well. Like, how Obito essentially, like, I believe, like, I'm not sure what's the difference between the perfect 10 tails and, well, a complete 10 tails and incomplete, because he only, because he doesn't have the QB and he has part of the 8 tails, I believe. But yeah, it will be interesting to see. I really want to know the difference. But overall, my thoughts, decent chapter, a pretty action-packed chapter. But yeah, it was decent. I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen with the QB fight. Well, I mean, not the QB fight, the fight with the Tin Tails. Yeah, did I call it QB earlier in the chapter? Well, earlier in this review a minute ago. But yeah, anyways, overall, solid chapter. I probably rated it an 8 out of 10. 10, yeah. Anyways, it's me, Anime Game Nerd, signing out. Peace.